Hi there, welcome to my channel. I'm ghostPrime, and today I want to look at MPG-06 Kaen. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. He first appeared in the Transformers the Headmasters, I believe it was episode 1 or 2, along with the rest of the Trainbots. He had a few standout episodes of him being, as he is the strongest one of them. I still have yet to finish all Headmasters, so I can't talk too much about it, but the toy was designed by Kojin Ono, who designed a lot of Diaclone and early Transformers, including Combiners. So you think Raiden would be really, really good. I haven't put it together in Raiden form yet, so that has yet to be seen for me. I've only seen pictures. But I will be doing that and reviewing it in a separate video. Also, if you're going to TFCon, I'll be at TFCon with a buddy of mine. We actually have some things to sell that we're planning on doing that, maybe in the lobby on Saturday night. At least we're going to hang out in the lobby and play some Transformers and maybe have a few beers. So if you want to stop by and say hi, we would absolutely love you to. No pressure to buy anything from us or anything. Let's just have some fun with some robots. Anyway, please like and subscribe and all that. And without any further ado, let's get to the review. And here he is unopened in his box. And it's a beautiful box, what Takara is known for, with the two different textures on there, with the glossy and the matte. MPG, Takara Tomy. Trainbot Kaen, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. MPG-06, it is the last, if you don't count the two that are going to be released soon, that are repaints for Raiden. Bot mode on the back, on the side, then on the back we have, he is the crotch piece, and here you can see all of them together for scale. The non-existent stand that he does not come with, but you could use on him, weapons, and a little information about the type of train he is. Let's get him open. Right. Comes in a clamshell. You get the train. You get the track. Looks like a lightsaber. And a couple clear pieces. Another little piece. I don't know what it goes to. And a gun. So first things first. I'm going to pop that off. Take him out in train mode and get a look at him. Nice close-up look at him. Must be where the head is or something. A little plastic wrap in there. Love the railings. This cool little details like the chain there. Very cool. Definitely what these train bots are really going for is a super accurate alt mode. It feels like it kind of rolls at the bottom of it. Lightsaber. And he has a train rail piece. This will probably be the only time I will actually get it to work on there. And then those other pieces that are falling out. I don't really know what that is. I'll get all that out. We'll look at it closer up. I'll be right back. And here he is out of the package with all of his accessories. So going over the accessories, he has a giant stand for what this could only be for the combined form of Raiden. A smaller stand, which is for the train mode. This actually slides on right there. It's right at this little channel. You can't get to it. You have to open up this piece here to do it, which I'm not going to do right now because I don't actually have a stand for it to come on. He has a lightsaber, like seen in one episode. And this does come off. It's a laser sword. But you're able to store that under here. So it has two different ends. You can see there's the hole right there. A peg. It just slots in like this. If I could get that in there. Peg hole in there. There we go. Snaps in like that. And then the light part of it goes in a similar fashion. Just like that. I don't know exactly what this little piece is. I do know where it goes, though. It can go right there. There's two slots there. And if you pull this piece down, get in there, and this piece can just snap right into place. It goes up for that. I think that might have been something that was in the cartoon. I'd have to look again. That goes like that. And he has a gun. Now, the gun is interesting. So you can, now this is not official, put it right there, which is definitely not hidden. Or you could fold that in, and there's a spot right under here. What you got to do is take these off, and these two pieces can connect like that, leaving this piece. And then this piece, there's a little slot in there that this tabs into, and you just kind of not drop it. I'm still having trouble with my thumb. I have no feeling in that side of my thumb, so it's healing. There we go. That goes like that. But then you're left with this piece to put someplace, maybe in the box, and then you don't have a complete gun. I was hoping that maybe this could like stick on somewhere. You know, would make sense. Like there. I don't know, something there. No idea. I mean, you could probably just wedge it in here and leave it there if you want to leave it in train mode with all the pieces. Would be like this, but this is just sitting there. There's no real place to put it. That is an oversight. He does come with instructions, which again are masterpiece instructions, and a card, which I'll show. There's his stats. He is a big boy. Instructions. Pictures of the cartoon and the toy. There it is on the stand. Yep, there it is at the cartoon. There's the front piece on. And they are, you know, your typical masterpiece instructions. So now let's get nice close up onto his train mode, see all those details. And this, again, is where these shine. I mean, you have the chain there. All the little details are painted on the front, or I think it's the front catch there. I mean, tons of sculpted detail, paintwork all along with the orange and the gray. Translucent windows. This is a diesel engine. So, you know, no smoke or anything like that, but I mean, it's really cool. We got the, like, even, you know, right down to the numbers there. Anybody who likes trains, these are definitely, like, I don't have the HO scale, but this looks to be an HO scale, like, model. This could probably sit on a train shelf and be completely in disguise. That's the purpose of these. And this, it pulls it off. Probably better than some of the other ones. It is, of course, without the Autobot logo there. It is really, really nice. If you want to see some of the detail under this, I'm just going to open this a little bit. This is kind of scary. I don't want to break these here. Just take that out and check out the detail. Again, the number and the lights. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I mean, just a beautifully painted piece. And for what it's worth, it rolls pretty well, too. It's nice. Now, I don't have any of the other Trainbots transformed into train mode, and honestly, I don't have time to do that right now, so I apologize for that. But I do have Red Sunstreaker here, so you get an idea of the size. So he's not too big. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into transformation, and I'm going to kind of try to go through this a little quickly and a little different than I normally do transformations. So first off, we're just going to go ahead and remove this. And here he is in robot mode. And yeah, I guess, yeah, I mean, he's big. He is chunky. And he's short and small, but very, very chunky. And I think he cleans up probably arguably the best of them. He has some really big ass hands, especially those thumbs. Look at that. It's a grabbing point for him when you're getting out of the arms, which not a good design. But I mean, I think overall, design's clean. It looks good. It goes like that. And get a close on that face sculpt. I mean, it looks pretty good. Nicely painted. And it is not on a ball joint. It's only on a, like, I think that's a mushroom peg. Maybe it's a ball. I don't know. You can't really get any expressive besides turn left and right. It will turn 360. Moving down to the chest, which is, again, nicely painted. This is not all the way out. These do kind of lock, but I can't get it now. Whatever. It does look nice. I like how the actual number shows up there. There's his arm. It goes out to there. You can go 360. They are a little thin. He has a bicep swivel and elbow that is over 90. 360 at the wrist. He has a thumb articulation that only goes back and forth. Typewriter fingers, not separate altogether. And then a weird shape. I mean, that's a very weird shaped fist. No waist. You might be able to get a little bit of an ab crunch out of it if you do that, but that's about it. His legs on ratchets. I think we move forward and backward. Out. All the way, almost. Well, you can get it, but this kind of gets in the way. Knee, 90 degrees. Feet, down, up, and a bit of a rocker. His feet are different, so you still get the same sort of functionality on both. And he has a swivel that comes off. That doesn't lock in pretty well at all, but he has a swivel there at the thigh. So overall, I mean, you get some okay poses out of him. So in his hands, it's just like any other masterpiece. He has a slot right there, and there are tabs on the gun. They could slot in there, so he could hold the gun. Like that. He also has this tab there. You could just kind of rest the gun on the side. I'm getting his lightsaber piece out. There's a slot on the back there where you can actually just have him hold this at that. Or you can hold it in his hand. And to see how he looks with that, same sort of technique. He has slots. I can get it in there nice and straight. It doesn't want to go in. But he's supposed to be able to hold it. And that comes out. So I'm not going to mess with it. You see me messing with it, and that is annoying. I can't get the slot in, but he's supposed to be able to hold it. But my thumb's still hurting. I'm not going to mess with it too much. He doesn't need to be displayed that way anyway, because he's going to be in Raiden mode for the most time. But let's get him some comparisons. So first things first, here's what he looked like in the cartoon. And you can see some elements of that cartoon in this. It's not super slavishly cartoon accurate like Masterpiece is. It's more like the toy model, which you can see here. I would say it's more similar to the toy than it is to the cartoon. But I think that's where they're going with these. And as the recent reissues of these have come, I think that's really what they were going for. There he is with Shuki. So you can see he's actually really short. This guy. Actually, let's leave them there. Get a good sort of view on how these things look together. And there he is with all of them. So you can see he is the shortest one. He becomes, well, the pelvis, essentially. And with that, let's try to get him transformed into the pelvis mode. All right, let's get this guy transformed into pants mode. First things first. We have to take off his bottom legs. And those just slide somehow out like that. And we'll put those to the side. So we have a just a torso, little stubby guy. So this is a pain, getting this little piece onto that little tab right there, into there. So now we got these two tabs are supposed to line up and tab in. So that tab goes there, and this one goes over here. But it is hitting something. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's tab in like that. Then the arms come down, and there is a tab on the side that they slot into on both. So you have a tab there. There. I have this. Now we deal with these pieces. First, this one, which will open up. So this here piece right here, there's a gun that goes in there that doesn't come with him. It comes with the previous one. All right, here's one of the guns from Saison. And I think you just fold that in. And then this should slot into place. Like so. I can't get that. Oh, there we go. And then this closes. Look at that. Similar thing with this one. So you have guns. And then these have pegs right here that will clip on to either side here. Peg holes. You see it, peg holes. There we go. So there are the pants mode. That's what he looks like in pants. And if you really, really want to, you could add the stand piece right there. I don't know why that's not completely straight. There we go. And yeah, that's him in pants. That's really what it is right there. So the only thing to do is do the final thoughts, because we are going to do Raiden in a different review. So MPG-06 Kaen. Should you buy him? Do you have the other 5? You probably should. You kind of need to at this point. I mean, you're in this deep. Otherwise, do you really like trains? Because that's really what this set's intended for. If you put this set in a display of like actual model trains, I think you could get away with fooling some people into thinking that they were actually model trains also. They are that good. Beautiful train modes. This in particular has, I think, one of the best bot modes. He's the most solid out of all of them. It doesn't seem like he's going to break. He doesn't have any of the like clear plastic pieces that are really like fragile, that are holding it together. Not impeded by anything. I wish he had a waist, but you know, small potatoes there. Overall, I think it looks really good. This is probably the best one. They kind of saved the best for last on the robot modes, in my opinion, of course. But I do like this one. Like I said, I have not put it together in the Raiden form yet, which that is something I do plan to do shortly, and get another video out. So I will be back with that video. In the meantime, tell me what you think of him, and did you go with these guys or did you go with the Moon Studios? I'll be back with Raiden in a different video, so I'll see you then.